I'm Paddy Cleary.
I'm Dayne Brasher.
And this is
The Marmalade Affair.
On tonight's show,
Vollkoffer! Do we even have a word for it?
the fakeist
News!
yeah, if you can afford a carrot, you mean, or what? An interview with Daniel Gutierrez.
Hey, you want to work in porn? I'm like, alright.
And of course, eat the bag.
E2.
Okay, so slight variation on the theme this week. So it's not just a word this week, it's a phrase.
Oh no.
The first one is, he's had a circle run together break.
Is he sporty?
Could be, yeah.
Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, more than likely, but in some cases he might not be.
Would you go to a hospital or a
Not in all cases. So it's happened to me and I didn't need to go to the
I
hospital.
bet it has.
If you was in Germany, you'd definitely go to the hospital for it. But if you was in the UK, for example, you probably wouldn't.
Do we even have a word for it in English? I know what it is.
Yes,
It's a Kreislaufzusammenbruch.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Kreislaufzusammenbruch.
Like, do we even have a word for that in English?
I mean, it's fainting. Vollkoffer number 2. You are the yellow of the egg.
I am.
Thank
You
you.
Thank you, Paddy.
The yellow of the egg. It is a compliment.
It is a compliment.
Because I prefer the yellow of the egg. You are the yellow of the egg.
I appreciate that.
That's fine.
Listen, this from my...
Yes, you are the yellow of the egg.
Yeah. Means you're like the cream of the crop.
Fucking war, you cunt.
Alright, so first fakest news headline. Evidence found that kangaroos eat birds. Second headline, man dressed as Santa Claus robs 7-Eleven.
Ooh. So kangaroos eat birds. Then the second one was the 7-Eleven. What was it? Santa Claus robbed the 7-Eleven.
Well, it was a man dressed as Santa Claus. It wasn't actually the
Wow.
Santa Claus from the North Pole.
Well, so was it around Christmas that though?
That was around Christmas.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that makes a lot of sense. What did he rob?
The cash register. It's like a proper armed, I think he had a knife.
So he didn't go for the milk and cookies?
No. Maybe that was the problem.
Maybe.
7-Eleven didn't leave out
Any milk and cookies. And a carrot usually? Is it a carrot for Rudolph?
Depends on how much money your family has.
Yeah, if you can afford a carrot, you mean, or what? Milk and cookies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you can afford the milk and cookies, I hope you can afford the carrot. So again, that's plausible because, I mean, I've heard of this, especially I think comes from America as well. I think in the UK as well, people around Christmas, it's hard to get the presents. You feel, I need a bit more money to get my wife that implant. This is an hard one. I don't know if kangaroos, because they're so big, they can only maybe get like an injured bird. And how often do you find an injured bird? I mean, I've only ever found 2 or 3 injured birds in my lifetime. But
it's pretty often.
Yeah,
considering you don't hop around the outback 24/7.
Do you know what? I think the 7-Eleven story is far too generic, and I feel I've heard that far too many times. I'm going to go for the kangaroo eating the birds as the real news, and the fakest news is the Santa and the 7-Eleven.
I wish you were correct, but
Oh, what? Really?
the kangaroos do not eat birds, ladies and gentlemen. All right, tonight on the Marmalade Affair, we've got Daniel Gutierrez coming to us from a remote location. Let's cross over to him now. Oh, hang on a second.
Is that? I think that's
Dayne's room.
that's Dayne's room.
That's Dayne's room.
You told me to come. You told me to come to your place, to your podcast. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know.
I think we can still make this work.
It's a bit weird.
Your room, I agree.
Well, thank you very much for coming on. Let's talk a little bit about your first gig there, Daniel. What was your first comedy gig like?
The first comedy gig was great. It was the second and the third one that were hard. I started in Barcelona, so about 8 years ago, and in Barcelona, and I never had done stand-up, but I met a couple other dudes who also wanted to do stand-up. I had never done stand-up. We didn't have a platform to do it, so we were like, hey, let's do a show about our friends. They'll love that.
And when did you kind of move to Berlin? Did you start doing shows straight away in Berlin?
I had been to Berlin a year before I moved here. I came here to do a few shows, and I really liked the scene here. I was very motivated to do it. I think we still have a great fucking scene here, man. Really enjoy it. Doing comedy in Berlin. I did a few mics for a few months, and then I started a show, and then we kept doing shows. and keep signing up for stuff.
You've done some work in the adult entertainment industry.
This is
right?
correct. Yes,
Yeah.
I've worked in porn before.
Tell us a bit about it.
The industry chooses you. You know, you don't choose your industry. I don't think anyone started working into porn thinking like, this is what I want to do. You just like, we're doing other shit and like, hey, you want to work in porn? I'm like, all right.
Sure.
I mean, I guess I wasn't a performer.
No.
But you don't have to say it like that. By the way.
So what did you do in porn?
I was a porn writer. I worked as a writer for a porn company. Yeah, it was very fun. I was interviewing porn stars. I was reviewing male sex toys. I was just writing about random sex shit. I was like the girl from Sex and the City, but without the shoe budget.
Have you considered a career in porn? Have you?
No.
It would be a very niche market.
What, the Austrian ginger market?
There's a market for everything, man. There's a market for everything.
I suppose there is.
It's not good, and you don't want to meet the people who are into this. I guarantee you that.
So you've been on the scene in Berlin for how long? Did you say?
A couple of years.
Couple of years, and you're finding your feet there now, so you're hosting shows as well. I mean, how are you finding? Have you worked with Dayne quite a lot?
I really like Dayne, man. Dayne from day one, Dayne had weed, and we became friends. Or I became a user of Dayne's services.
Well, let's do the integration question.
What are the integration questions?
Okay, so should we start with the first one?
Go on.
So the first one is with or without bubbles.
Is that like a Max Jackson related question?
It can be whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
I mean, that explains the
whatever
room, you know.
context you
Like,
like.
what kid doesn't like monkeys? Am I right? I think Wade Robson preferred bubbles in the room, but I don't. I myself would find it distracting. I don't know. That's just my choice.
Second question. This is going to be a good one for you. Schaf, Kräuter, Knoblauch.
I know these sound like words
Yeah.
to you.
Sounds, yeah.
You know it. It's somewhere in there. I know that you know this one. This has got to be the minimum of German that you know.
Okay.
Just
You go to a doner shop late at night.
Okay. I'm wearing my headphones. I'm drunk and high, and I ask for my kebab, and then I go complete, and then I turn around.
So you wind up with all of the sauces.
Yeah, just give me everything. You know?
Everything.
When in doubt, just say yes.
That's
That's how I got the porn job.
That's good. So you never turn anything down, do you?
I should have done that with this show. If this is not a clear sign that I rarely say no, is the fact that you can see me right here.
So we'll move on to the third question. The third question is, have you ever been caught without a ticket?
Just on my way here. Yeah. Can you expense this? How big is your budget? Can you handle like a 60-year-old thing?
Well, no.
No, you know what? I've been caught a few times here, and it's been I don't know. It's been an odd situation. I've always played the tourist card. Like I just arrived from the airport. I don't know, man. I just got here. What do you mean? I got a ticket. Is there like a way that this is like less than 60? Is there like a way, like a thing that I could pay like less than 60? They're just not into bribes here, man. I don't know. I grew up with bribes. This is what I know.
Thank you very much. Are you gonna eat the bag for us tonight?
Yeah, man. I'm going through some lower back problems, but I am still going to eat the bag. I was informed that I'm eating the bag.
You're gonna.
And it's definitely going to be me.
Welcome to Eat the Bag. So, are you ready to eat the bag tonight? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So I'll just run through the rules quickly. So you cannot use your knees, you cannot use your hands. We need to see a clean land and lift. In the red corner, we have the bag weighing at 80 grams. In the blue corner, we have Gutierrez. Right, I see you touch gloves, and then we will start the clock here.
Good
so
spot.
nice touching gloves there. Okay, so we're ready to start the clock.
3, 2, 1, fight! First lift, beautifully done. Look at that form. That is incredible. Seems like Gutierrez has been working on this.
He's really good.
It's a spectacular.
wow.
Wow, look at that. You could not even tell that there's an issue with the back. It's a very smooth.
It's a whole different person,
Dayne. Look at this. He's already halfway through and he's only lost 25 seconds. He's struggling on this one. He's going for a bit of a knee bend. He's going for the Michael Hackett method, but as slightly chromosomal version. That's fantastic lift there. He's got it. He's put it down beautifully done. He's down to the last section with about 20 seconds to go, is my guess. Let's see this. Here we go. 10, 12, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Look at this. He's got. Oh, that's like Spider-Man on drugs. Look at that. He's got the last one. Can he lower it down? He's got 2 seconds to do it, and it's wow. Well, technically, you were a second too late, but I think we'll give that to him because
I think he deserves
the back injury and
Yeah. Well, that was a very exciting hit the bag there.
How about that?
Woo-wee.
I have the flexibility of a younger man.
What's going on in your life? What are you doing?
Yeah, man, I run a couple of weekly shows. One is called Juggleheads. It's been going for over 2 years. It's on Thursdays. It's one of the best shows in Berlin, I have to say, man. I'm not just tooting my own horn. A lot of comics agree with this. It's a very fun room. It's a very friendly room. It's in Neukölln. You should come. It's every Thursday. We also just started a new show with David Adams. So, yeah, he and I, we started this new thing called The Real Show. It's on Tuesdays in Kreuzberg. It's a display called Space Medusa. It's a trippy bar, and we're both playing music to open the shows, and we're like just kind of hosting together and just riffing. It's just a nice, fun vibe, man.
Good stuff. We'll get the links in the comments there as well, so people can view it there. Thank you very much for coming on the show
man.
once again.
Thank you for having me,
We'll do
man.
the fifth handshake,
Oh,
always, as
this
always.
is great.
Well, this is the point where we say goodbye. I think. Have a good evening, and silly waves.
silly waves.
Silly ways.
David Adams.
We love David Adams.
David Adams.
That's David Adams.